Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. It is Wednesday, November 29th, and the moon is in Cancer. It actually started the day in Gemini, but moved into Cancer right around 2 o'clock in the morning on the east coast of the U.S. So we wake up with the moon in Cancer, and of course the Cancer moon is a sensitive moon. We like to be surrounded by familiar things when the moon is in Cancer. It's a very sort of family or clan-oriented moon. And of course we work towards building a little bit more security in our life, whether it be emotional security or financial security, relationship security. Today, we have Venus, the planet of love, make a conjunction to the south node of the moon. Venus on the south node, we might hear from some old friends, a woman from your past, perhaps, and maybe some reminiscing. Of course, Venus is powerfully placed in Libra at this time. The south node is in Libra. Now we've had Pluto square the nodes since before the nodes shifted into Aries and Libra. Pluto was square the nodes while while the nodes were in North Node in Taurus, South Node in Scorpio, towards the end of that. And actually, we're just now starting to feel, or we're just now starting to experience a lightening of that as Pluto is getting further, as the nodes actually, because Pluto moves a lot slower, moves further and further away from the nodal axis. And so this intense transformational evolutionary push that we have been going through now in actually pretty much all of 2023, is starting to ease, and it certainly has been a real experience. So you may start to feel a little bit of an ease that you didn't have before. And the pressure created by Pluto square the nodes has changed things dramatically and changed you, in fact, pretty dramatically as well. And because we're dealing with transpersonal planets and the axis, the nodal axis of the moment we're in, this is, evolutionary, insistence. There's another word, I can't think of it. It's too early. I only had half a cup of coffee. An evolutionary insistence that things change. And I do believe that things have changed. I do believe we've seen things we hadn't seen before, especially those things we didn't want to see. But we've seen them, and now what do we do with that information, right? What do we do with that information? The other thing that's going on today is the Sun and Jupiter make an inconjunct. And when we have inconjuncts, usually create some sort of crisis. Now, the Sun and Jupiter aren't particularly awful crises like, say, Saturn and Pluto, which, if they were in conjunct, which they're not going to be in conjunct for a long, long time, so worry about that. But just using those two planets or Saturn and Mars, right? That's a little bit more difficult. They're more difficult planets to navigate. But Jupiter and the Sun are pretty bright and shiny and big and over the top, and that might be the problem. There can be some indecision. The inconjuncts either require a mental adjustment that comes from within you or a more emotional adjustment that comes from outside of you. In other words, you're relating to people and people aren't jibing. It's that kind of inconjunct. And so today would be a day to be aware of maybe some habits that you have while relating that could use some renovation, as it were. So again, there's not a whole lot. I mean, if you like this kind of gray and snarly stuff here, it's interesting when the leaves do go off, you kind of see these clumps, and I think some of them are actually old nests from the birds that we had this summer, spring, summer, and fall. All right, well, that's what's going on, fellow stargazers. Not much to see, but a lot to experience. So, any habits that no longer serve, this is a day to sort of let them go. Be willing, be the bigger person. Say, you know what, you might have a point there. Let's try something new. Has anyone seen the moon? It's been very, very, you look at it and it's talking to you, right? So it's been a powerful, powerful moon. And yeah, so and you maybe you didn't have much luck sleeping because of that. It's like somebody's always like talking in your ear. That was the moon giving you messages. Or that could have been, your husband, your wife, your dog, your cat, giving you messages. I'm hungry, Ma. Oh, wait, that's my cat. Notice my cat's not out. That's because it's cold. He is nice and cozy in the house. All right. Oh, look, if you look in my office here, in the winter we have to put plastic on the inside there. But can you see the tree of life in there? Yeah, it's my painting of the tree of life. It looks cool there. Wow. All right, guys, have yourself a great day. Like and subscribe if you would. Of course, I know you have, but it's like a habit to say. But just in case you're new, hi. Come join this family. We have a great bunch of folk here. All right, guys, take care. Much love. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Namaste. Here come the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here come the sun, and I said, it's all right. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.